Greetings, Vikings. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 106 of the Blades of Ragnarok, which originally aired live on Twitch. You didn't kill it. Keep working. Alright, that one's down. And this last one we'll catch over here. I don't know what it's traversing to. Alright, done. So that's actually clearing that all. Now we're just waiting on someone like Wolu to heal up a little bit more. Once this centipede dies. You wolves better not bite my bum. Well, you're already so injured, I wouldn't even worry about you. And then he'll build around the mini slugger, and then we can basically own those. A posture check, sure. Oh, we have a siege, and it's not even. Oh, so it's a Naz relative, and it's not even of this tile. Lovely. So schedule everybody to avoid still. That is correct, and the siege is over here. Okay. You want to siege me? Feel free. Actually, you know what? I'm feeling lazy. I'm in the middle of a project, so go kill yourselves. All right, well, that siege is dead. I just sent all the creatures on this map tile to go smush them for me automatically. Because I'm lazy. And because I'm trying to do other tasks. So, Wolu. Let's get Wolu to haul uranium here. It's weird that he needs food, considering he has a nuclear stomach. Yeah, everyone's related to Naz. Everybody. Alright, so we're gonna put him on unrestricted. And haul uranium. Done. So far, these siegers are actually faring well because these animals are camping my walls, so they actually might get to siege. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Yep, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Okay, cool. Gonna be a little annoying because now I have to fight through all of the rabid animals myself, only to then kill the siege myself. But that, whatever, you know, two battles at once is fine. All right, let's hold up here for a sec to get shooting. Wolu, you are going to be set to ignore, and let's work this wall. What is your purpose? Oh, you keep the low and high shields on. Oh my god. Goodbye. All right, so everybody here can now be unrestricted. Well, sort of. Set them all to avoid first. 1, 2, 3. So all the people that aren't corpse shy can be set to avoid or to unrestrict. And then we'll fix the avoid zone Good, because that slugger can't hurt anyone anymore. And the remainder of these shields can just be walled up with uranium, because I don't have any other use for uranium. Okay, so we killed the animals. Oh, God. Well, all the... Okay, this is, like, the most annoying. One of the wonderful things is this base is relatively, bombardment-proof. But I'm gonna go back to my base and hole up for a sec, because that's a lot of muffaloes that I wanted to attack the enemies, and instead they just attacked me. Shame. But whatever. Gaia and Modred, you can go to sleep, because I really don't have anything for you to do. And Ursa, you should grab the assault rifle. Fire a little bit faster. So they're gonna get shelling soon, but if you take a look here, most of my base is under mountains. There's still stuff that can get hit, but I just have to run that risk, because leaving my base right now is kind of not a no-go. I'll be able to leave soon, though. Oh, these aren't even Manhunter anymore? Oh, like, let's go. Let's go kill this raid. This siege. Did I miss the hydrate? I did. Cheers, Meepo. I'll pay it forward, and, hey, buddy. Give the pups some treats. So this mech cluster has been totally hacked. I like how Thromir and Edith are like screaming insults at one another. Could you not? It's still a mech cluster. And now we have a borrowed high and low shield there that we can use when we want it. What are they even trying to mortar? My tree? Oh, yeah. Okay, and they did a pretty good job of that. So, hats off. Fair play. Modern guy will go first, and that will give Sin some cover. Their weapon ranges, their max range is about here, so I'm going to wait at max range. Oh, no, I'm not. We got some hanger-ons trying to chase me. All right, Sin, a little dangerous, given you got no backup, but I believe in you, and it worked. Let's move up, get behind trees, use natural cover if we can. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Whoa! Mortar. Freya's on a work frenzy. So Leslie is the relative. This is Naz's relative here, who's been elbow bladed a bunch. So I guess one of them has an elbow blade. Let's see. You with the assault rifle. Get over here. All right, they're fleeing. We win. You're dead. Leslie is alive for now. This gives me 2 lovely mortars to be able to counterattack future sieges with. Modred's hurt-ish. Wow, he really got hurt a lot. Wouldn't be his first death, though. Unfortunately, I think he's the only doctor. Well, Sin can kind of doctor. I guess we'll try for Arna. It's not ideal, but Let's doctor it home. So let's unschedule everybody here, and we are going to move these mortars. I mean, we can't arm it on deep water. Move these mortars somewhere in our base so we can use them in the future. I don't know. That'll have to do for now. Ursa and Arna, you go grab those. So that's Arna and Ursa. Sin, how fast are you bleeding? 22 hours? Okay, you'll be all right. So Sin, you are going to grab Meals, Ingen, Meals, Gaia, Shells, Modred, Shells. Ooh, Crow, Naz, and Frode got plague. All right. Well, bed rest is a high priority, so they should just be jumping in bed. And they are. Itis, tend. Okay, we have gone to basically strip clean this siege here. And unfortunately, the crazy animals rebelled against us a bit. So at this point, what, Arna? No, don't get high. I kind of need you to do some medicining. We don't need a high doc to screw this up. And I'm gonna have Sin be in the hospital bed to recover there. This game is really picking on Naz? Yes, it is. Naz is related to everybody, and we've had to kill just a ridiculous amount of his relatives. And then he gets the plague. Like, just pages upon pages of dead kin. We should just rename him Obits. If you're related to Naz, you're probably dead. No, you saw his relative screen there? Yeah. I mean, it's an ongoing joke, but we've killed so many. I haven't even counted. But here, I'll slow scroll through them here so you can see these are his dead kin. Some of them are alive, but most are dead. Yep. It's a long list. He's had to say goodbye to all of his relatives. On the other hand, we are a doomsday cult, so like we are trying to kill everybody and bring about Ragnarok. So we're paying it. He's just suffering earlier than everybody else, right? We could think of it that way. Remind me, you all voted for a traditional raid, if I recall, of Nakaga. So that's what I'll do next. Once I get people recovered and all. Once I'm ready. The other question is the tactics. Did I poll for tactics? I don't think I did. But this will more or less determine what percentage of brawlers I bring. Attack to center or attack to edge. Also keeping in mind that most of my shooters are well, 3 of my shooters are currently sick. And we're putting on a feast. Frode is a moron. I'm actually going to cancel this feast because it's going to get Frode, Naz, and Crow dead. So feast got called off. because they're, you know, they have the plague. Let's not spread the plague around by throwing a big feast. That would be bad. So it looks like attack to center is the sort of winning strategy. Sven here will need to get a little bit more of his psi focus up before I go do this so that we can skip home. Or, yeah, I want to do that. I want to try to wipe out the Pact of Zoxy this stream entirely, wipe them out of the map. So I'm not going to stop to wipe out blue here. I'm just going to skip immediately home and reset for next raid. Yeah, this guy self-isolates. I've spent countable minutes in public in the last year. It has been very, very few. Mostly because I have the luxury of working from home, as you all may know. And, you know, why risk other people's health if I can help it? Right, Yoda? But, by... No, you know what? I just realized I'm fully immune as of yesterday. I have my second shot 2 weeks ago yesterday. So at this point, I can start re-entering the world and stop looking all pasty white like I am. Please, can we gamble? I'm asking politely. I don't know what to gamble on. I don't know what kind of predictions to throw. There's not really much to predict here. All right, attack to center. We'll do that. I guess you could predict... Well, it's too... Oh, so here we go. Here's a prediction. Quality of prestige armor. Masterwork plus less than masterwork. This is going to be a very, very, very fast prediction because Knot's about to complete it. So I'm going to forbid it. It's only going to be a 30-second redemption here. I'm going to forbid the recon armor from being finished. And there. You wanted a prediction. There it is. You have so very little time to predict. And some people joined in the moments there. All right. So I forbid it. And let's build it. And it was less than masterwork. It was excellent. So there, you're welcome. How many survivors at next raid? It's gonna be all of them. I mean, we already know that. The problem with the predictions is it has to be, so unfortunately all of you masterwork plus, you lost. The problems with the predictions is it has to be something that's like roughly 50-50. Because if it's not roughly 50-50, then there's not going to be a lot of participants. So a question like, Frode, why are you out of your hospital bed? A question like survivors of next raid is not really a good one because historically it would be like 100% of my people are going to survive next raid. So it's not really a fair question to ask. You know what, Frode? You have a broken heart, and I'm going to replace your heart. It's not going to make the suffering of Gaida's death go away, but you'll have a tougher heart to be able to deal with the suffering, my little friend. So there you go. Also, you're a psychopath. Why do you even care that she died? The world may never know. Okay, so Frode got the Bonacart. Frode tends to be the one to escort Sven in doing psycast attacks. So, yeah. Let's go do that. Sven, do you have enough psychic? No, Sen doesn't have his psi focus up high enough for a return trip. So we're going to wait for Sen to be able to do that. At least the combat music has gone away. So this mech cluster has been all but totally neutered, I guess. Well, that was some weird timing. Another siege from the West Bolani with a relationship to, who guessed it, Naz. Naz. We've got kin of Naz, nephew of Arna, and grandfather of Skard. So I guess Skard and Naz are relatives? Are they really? Yeah, alright, they're kin of one another. I didn't realize that. But here they are. Where are they? They're up north. Wait, Nixie? Wasn't Nixie part of the last siege? Why are we... Also, like, what the hell is with getting sieged by them over and over and over and over? Because I'm still wounded from the last siege. I don't know. This is starting to not be so cool, but all right. Let's use our last siege proceeds to siege the new siege to be the siegers. So, besiege the siege with the last siege's siege equipment. Have I confused you? I hope so. Arna, what the heck are you doing? Man, Mortar. Oh, you know what? Is this not part of Stay Fortified? No, it isn't. Okay, that's my fault. And then Gaia, Man, Mortar. Or Ingen, you're closer. Man, Mortar. Where are you going? Oh, because you got to get the... Oh, okay. Right. Shells. Shell. All right, let me put the shells somewhere close. Let me figure out where I could put them. Tower... I could put them here. They'd be on the roof, though. I'll put them here. It's a bit of a risk, but whatever. They could zzz and explode, but... it's fine. I didn't even give you a target. Okay. Whatever. Let's load them up and hold fire. You just let her rip. And missed. Now I might want a... Oh, there's incendiary ones too. Cool. I might want to figure out a contingency plan, just in case shelling them doesn't work. Which would maybe look like having Sin zerk them or something. Oh, that was almost good. Come on, you two. Ah! I hate turrets. I really do. Or, mortars. Anyone in the right mind hates them. If you don't hate them, you play a different game than I do. Or you have mods. Come on, do it. So after we're done with this, I'll go attack Nikaga with the... Oh my god. So this is what we blew up. And just miraculously no one was there. You know what? I could... So there's other ways to disable a raid like this. Another way to do it is to sneak in and skip their shells away. That's a pretty underhanded way of, like, disabling a raid. That's a total miss. Sin, I'm gonna have you actually prep that. Except for they have 2 stacks of shells, so that's gonna be a little bit tougher. they're almost done with one of the mortars. That's going to be a terrible shot. And they're already firing at me. It's probably going to hit me directly, knowing my luck. Ooh. Nope. Honestly, the amount of luck that they've had avoiding getting shelled is ridiculous. Ow, ow, ow. Go west, go west. Well, I have their shells here, as I've stole them. So they're gonna have trouble firing on me with effective mortars shells, because I just stole them entirely. So they have the incendiary ones, but they're not as scary. They're just a nuisance. And Sin's coming home with the rest of their shells. I know they're going to be resupplied. Can you guys? So this is a very much the reason why I absolutely positively, with a burning passion that can only be explained, hate mortars. I hate mortars. They're garbage. They're awful, and they're not good at all. But I got some. Yolanda and Paolo. How does it feel? And most of my base is under overhead mountain, so there's very, very, very little risk to me of being at all harmed by the raid, by the siege. Unless they fire... Well, I don't even know what they're firing on. Alright, I'm gonna start loading up incendiaries, because they have a little bit larger of a splash. See if I can't set things on fire. But look at this! This is what I want to refurbish, and it looks nice. Were they kin? Yolanda is not kin. Neither of them are kin. I think it's Nixie and I don't recall their names, but okay, they did get a hit. They got a very non-consequential hit, or inconsequential hit. What I'm gonna do is update the home zone and schedule restrict me to home zone instead, so I can actually fight these fires. Come on, hit something. This is very much the worst siege ever, and my anti-siege is like the worst anti-siege ever, as I've missed them maybe something like 15 times now. And that number doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's just soon to be 16, and then 17, and then just count up, 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 up forever. Depressingly. Where are you going? Oh, something broke. Oh, that might be good. Nope, overshot. Vanilla mortar accuracy is notoriously terrible, yeah. Another thing I could do is pulse. Because there are two Muffalo, like sitting on top of them. I'm sure the Muffalo are gonna die, but I have got a lot of pulsers, so I might as well mess around. Who's starving? Well, he's starving because he's stupid. Just go eat. No one told you to work as hard as you're working. Alright, yeah, those are already dead. That was a non-effort. Ooh, we hit a mortar. Not much. Oh, there we go. Now they're assaulting the colony, and I have them pissed. So, if they're assaulting the colony, let's get ready to rumble. Gaia Modred, I want you here. Everybody else here. Spread out a little bit. Don't be easy targets. Ursa, go over here. There we are. Now they obviously outnumber me, what is it, 16 to 6 or something? Oh, you're one of the plague victims. I was like, why do you need treatment? I thought one of my guys got hurt. I didn't know about it. Nelson here is not a relative, and he's downed. So I have my brawlers here to hopefully lure them towards my entryway. Okay, that one's dead. Let me reposition for Stouda, or Sauda, whatever their names are. But Ursa, you stick around. And one other person stick around. Ingen, you stick around. Hey, Toxic, Fallout! Bollocks. Okay, well, we're not going outside for a while. We have a toxic fallout at home. These raiders are being weird, as they're not really attacking my stuff. Well, they sort of are. I'm gonna go start to hunt them. Yes, please, stand in the open. That makes for great defenses. I love you. Continue. Never stop. I don't know what these... So these ones, I don't even know what they're doing. What are they doing? They're like running around to my blind spot that doesn't really exist. So Modred and Gaia, you go chop up Nas, and then you guys come back and rally for the rest of the group. I think they're just trying to destroy as much of my walls as possible because they didn't want to path to me, because pathing to me was like too difficult, which I find hilarious. Basically, I built such a labyrinth that they're like, you know what? No, we're not even entertaining the idea of attacking that base. It is too difficult. So these guys are going to break a lot of the coolers that I was using for the infestation risk hacking, which is fine. None of these are going to be valid people to recruit because they're non-Viking. So I don't care who gets downed. I'm just going to be killing them all. And now they're fleeing. So, shoo. Unrestricting everybody and then having Sin go murder the remainder. And Gaia, if Gaia can catch any of them. Gaia, you kill Nelson. Your name is Zug? What's your full name? Joshua Hamby, named Zug? Are you dumb or something? No. You actually really love blood. You just suck at fighting. Okay. What is infestation risk hacking? So if you have a quest where it's like, hey, we're gonna summon a bunch of hives to you, you can sort of you can hack it so that you decide where the infestation gets spawned by freezing all the places you don't want them to spawn. So infestation hives only spawn in overhead mountain tiles. So if you go to your visibility roof, they only spawn in the dark green areas. But if you freeze the dark green areas to below -17°C, -17 Celsius, they won't spawn. And it's a way for you to basically control where insects can and cannot spawn. And that would be what I call infestation hacking. So the raiders here, decided just to attack me where I was, you know, where I had placed coolers to mess with the infestation chance. You know what's funny? Their mortars are destroyed. I must have actually gotten a hit or two in. Yeah, they only spawn in Overhead Mountain, and they will not spawn in open tiles, right? So if I here's another for instance. See how all of this was Overhead Mountain? I just filled it in with metal walls. This is no longer a valid spot for an infestation because I filled it in with metal walls. But yeah, you can influence the chance. So anywhere where I didn't want the infestations to spawn, as you can see, there are coolers here to be able to bring the temperature down to a point that is intolerable to bugs. Okay, who's hurt? Modred, go heal Gaia. Cool. Well, they're all set. Now, this home tile here, we just need to pot away. Launch. And we're doing a center attack. So I'm going to bring Thromir. Naz, please don't kill. Please don't lose your SH stuff. I didn't really check if Sven was all set to go, but I don't care. Bring some meds. Done. Sven, were you all set? You were. Okay. All right, I want this to be really, really, really fast because I did want to try to wipe out the whole faction today. So, Nakaga, drop in center. Ooh, it's very cold in that room. In their bedroom. No, it's not. I lied. Oh, wow. I am way out in the open. Hello. Man, this is just a smorgasbord. Freya, do you still not have a... She still doesn't have a shield belt. Ah! Whatever. We'll roll with it. I almost don't even need to go for cover because they're getting killed so fast. Base destroyed. Yeah, it is the difference of strength of arms, I suppose. So these are technically valid people to... Whoa, hello, loot room. These are technically valid for recruits, but no, I don't want a volatile, greedy person. We'll check the rest. If they happen to survive, they happen to survive. If I shoot them dead, I shoot them dead. Obenyo, you are greedy and too smart. Nope, that's going to be a no for me, dog. Sven, you can have the killing blow. And the rest of their everything is now searched. Super immune, nope, too smart, forget it. Are you... No, you're not a bloodlust. Who's bloodlust here? Freya is bloodlust. No, you're psychopath. You're not bloodlust. Wolu, nope. Itis, Actually, Wolu needs a kill. Well, I'm pretty sure Wolu got a kill, but he has a kill-thirsty weapon, so give it to him anyway. And, is this everyone? Yep. No survivors, so full stealth, right? Let's get on out of here. I don't really care too much about their stuff. So let's allow all. Looks like they have a bunch of drugs. And reform. And we're gonna skip home, and then hopefully I'll be able to accelerate time to a point where oh, they have some bison wool. Accelerate time so that we can hit the last place. On this trip, I'm going to take some steel furniture because I know I'm very low on steel back home. No, that's slate. Send. There was more to take, but I don't really care. Okay. Transport pods scattered. Okay, so we have mechanoids. Some of the mechs are landing... Wolf, you'll sit this one out. Some of the mechs are landing over here. I see a shadow of a mech. Let's mouse over it. One mech is landing in our... Nope, never mind. Most of them are outside. This one's going to do some damage because he has no valid path, so he's going to have to smash. Okay, well, I'll roll with that. Ulf, you lost a finger, so let's replace it with a whole arm. Made by Knut. Make Freya wear a shield belt. That's a good call. I think just I have a good one. I don't have one better, so that's fine. Well, let's see here. Oh, another thing I could do... Yeah, another thing I'm going to do, in fact, is here. Naz, you stay right there. When these mech pop out of their pods, I'm going to hit a pulsar just to have a bunch of animals try to kill them all. To run, more or less to run interference so that they don't do as much damage as they could. So we have a pikeman locked inside. These are pretty weak mechs, actually. Let's check numbers. Well, numbers. So we have 5 lancers, 3 pikemen, and 3 scythers. It's a puny raid. Puny raid. They should be ashamed. So here's the lancer that I was running towards. It's gonna die before everyone else gets there, I think. Yep, it's dead. Because that's just how Wolu rolls. Sven, I want you to go to Prey to recover your psi focus. And then I think this pikeman is going to be the most annoying because it's going to break walls down here, so I'm going to kill it. Howard ducks, yours in particular, they should be fine. They actually will be hungry, so I'll allow the ducks to come down here to the hay. So thanks for asking. The crow I should have turn around because he still has plague, technically. Pretty good excuse. Look how much faster Wolu is than everyone else. I mean, it makes sense because I have him jacked up like a constant monster. But, he just straight up disappears compared to everyone else. He did just take a nasty blow to the head, though. So, don't worry, man. You don't have to be a one-man army all the time. You have friends for a reason. Surprise! Splat. Alright, what's left? We've got Scyther here. We're gonna pop out of this doorway and get him good. Wolu, you should go tend to your head, though. I don't want you dying of a head wound. Invested too much in you. It's not care in my voice, it's just practicality. Alright, well, these Muffalo are going to absolutely stomp those mechs, so I don't really have to worry about that. Scyther's dead. Let's mouse over the attack. So that one's gone. That one's still up. So this Lancer and mech and Scyther over here are still active. And then the rest down here are getting crushed. Crushed. Yeah. There's not a lot of targets left. Wolu, where are you going? Oh, you're unloading your inventory. Alright, so just... Where'd that Lancer go? It's attacking the wall. Alright, so just this Scyther and that Lancer, I think, are the only ones I really have to worry about. The rest of these mechs are getting stompeded. I know that's not a word, but it is now. And this Scyther is like 1% health. Give puppies a treat. Yoda. Here you go. Here you go, Tusk. Alright, I'm going to send everybody in, except for those not in a bad mood, to finish off this fight. So, Scarred, not... Is there a brawler I can rely on? Idis, I guess. Oh, Idis, you lost a nose. Alright, time to pretty your face up. I should do a full health check in a second, because I don't know what got destroyed in that last fight. But there, queued a nose up. Can't have an ugly doctor. Well, I mean, we could, but we've been fixing everyone up. Why not fix her? So, missing a nose. Missing a finger, which I've already queued up the arm. Scratch scars, but they are old and known about. Yep, that's it. Arm and nose. Whoa, hello! Alright, done. Numbers. Uh-oh. Dakon on a Psychite binge. Okay. Well, Edith is perfectly in the right spot, so... Build. There. I don't think Dak has any, access to drugs anymore. That Yoda pose? You want more Yoda posing? Here you go. And Wolu hiding in his bedroom. Okay. Over here, Sin. Are you happy? Your psi focus gaining. I'm gonna borrow Sin to help clean up these corpses, because she doesn't mind seeing them, and everyone else does. No, Ursa, just leave those bodies alone. No, quit. Are you a cannibal? You're a cannibal, aren't you? Right? Yeah, alright. You want to play with the bodies? Here, eat a little piece of them. Alright, Naz is punching things, because Naz is a jerk. Everybody in my colony is super upset except for Sven, who sees nothing wrong whatsoever. I love it. I love how Sven's just like, ah, yeah, you know, whatever. Life's chill. Some trust and support at the end of my stream? Are you spoiling the fact that I'm about to get raided? Some people don't care. No, quit playing with the you ate her brain. What are you, coming after Ash next? Get out of here, you zombie. Or do you mean for me to raid Trustin? Because I would do that too. He's usually online. I'll take a look. I'm gonna have Sin go around and just burn all the things I don't really care about. Especially this pile over here. Let me just do a big forbid. Where's my forbid tool? Here it is. And I'll have to get down there as well. God, look at the moods. I mean, one of the big issues is when you have sky-high expectations on hard difficulties, everybody's very, very moody all the time, unless you're, like, treating them like royalty. And if you're treating like royalty, chances are you're not Viking raiders. So it's you know, there's some things that would be nice. Maybe I'll try to haul the components. I'm gonna even cheese it and put Sin in caravan so I can grab just the things I care about. Let the rest. Oh, okay. So whoever mentioned that I was taunting Freya, you were right. I just got blighted. My corn is very blighted. So thanks for reminding Sin that she could, or Freya that she could do that. I appreciate it very much. Was that a Yoda wolf? Yeah. Yoda, who are you wolfing? I probably, with every best intention, which is a constant, are you punching meals? Jesus. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get to the last tribal to wipe them out. I always intend to do it, but I really just don't think it's going to happen. Realistically. Just because of the mechs that fell from the sky that slowed me down a little bit. I think, understandably, given that that was a really unexpected attack. I'm not even going to do this right now. An insulting spree! Yeah, everybody's having terrible moods all around. I like how everybody at Skullheim's like, ah, yeah, this is fine. Having no idea that it's like a nasty toxic fallout and injuries and all that on the other tile. Sin and the rest of them none the wiser. I feel like Sin actually just stopped to appreciate the burning corpses for a second. She's still on a caravan though, so I gotta send her home. A cheap crematorium is pretty efficient. It is pretty efficient, but you still have to haul the bodies to where you want to cremate them. And let's say I built a crematorium in my base, that is still like 15 round trips from this siege back to the base, from the siege back to the base, from the siege back to the base. So as efficient as it might seem, it is ultimately, at the end of the day, not very efficient if most of the people in your colony don't want to see dead bodies. It's going to piss them off. And that's the problem, is I don't have a colony full of psychopaths, cannibals, bloodlust to be able to ignore dead bodies. Okay, if you super morons could actually do the plant cutting, that would be like so cool. Yeah? Jesus. I'm gonna lose everything to blight because these guys are just not working. All right, schedule. Who is my plant cutter? So, Crow, Naz, Frode, and Eric and Wolu. So, Wolu, Eric, Crow, Naz, Frode. Zone restrict to area 1. I'm going the nuclear option because it's just getting everywhere. And then wake everybody up because I couldn't be bothered to only wake up the people that matter. and get them to not resow. There. Much, much, much faster. Except for Frode is about to have a cow and go crazy, but where'd that corpse go? Oh, did one of you idiots haul it? Gaia, put that down. Oh, but don't put it down. Oh, okay. All right. Put it down now. Oh, this used to be an ambrosia zone. I guess we grew over it. Stop playing with the dead bodies. So that's a big oof. Oh, well. All right, we're almost done with the blight. And allow you to go here. Done. Okay, let's allow resowing now. And fraud. I'm not even gonna let you go. I'm just gonna keep you conscripted. Or keep you drafted. Cause I'm an SOB. Alright, cancel caravan. Grab your gun. Done. Alright, and a big old middle finger to Freya here. My corn is ready to grow. It's probably not a good use of it, considering I have a toxic fallout, meaning that like all the trees outside are gonna die anyway, but whatever. And then fix that, fix this. Blight be gone. And I have more crop progress than I even had before. You can't blight me. I'm blight proof. So pretty obviously I did not get around to well, I didn't get around to clearing out the last of the tribals. But we did clear more than just the tribal bases. We cleared 2 other bases. We cleared one of the Viking bases and one of the whatever the blue bases are. I don't even know what they are. Yo, this hospital's disgusting. Dear Lord, man, that was a lot of cleaning. Are we doing a final cleanup of the map? Yeah, well, you know, the goal of this series, of course, is to kill all factions. I don't know about Aborn's clan, being that they are our ally. I don't really know if we're clearing them out or not. I will leave it up to you guys when everyone else is dead. If we then turn our ire against them or let them live, I have no idea. But I do know that I'm out of time. Thank you for tuning in to the Blades of Ragnarok, which originally are live on Twitch. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com, the link can also be found in the description of the video, is the perfect resource for you. It has countdown timers to every single stream that I have. It has a schedule for every single YouTube video I will release. It also has links to Twitch and Discord. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.